Venturing deep into the forest, I discovered a clearing shrouded in an eerie silence. Tall, gnarled trees surrounded me, their branches intertwined like bony fingers. As I walked further, the ground began to whisper beneath my feet, a symphony of voices pleading for release. My heart pounded and I tried to escape, but the path twisted and turned, trapping me in the haunted woods. The voices grew louder, their agony unbearable. I stumbled upon an ancient, moss-covered stone altar, and the whispers intensified. Desperate, I touched the stone, and the voices merged into a deafening scream that echoed through the forest. I woke up in my bed, covered in cold sweat, but the whispers still lingered in my mind, a reminder of the haunting encounter in the woods. My old cell phone, long lost and replaced, began sending me text messages from beyond the grave. The words were cryptic, mentioning secrets only my late sister would know. Terrified and intrigued, I followed the clues to her grave. There I found my old phone, cracked and dusty, lying atop her tombstone. I left the graveyard shaken but strangely comforted, feeling as if my sister had reached out from the other side to give me one last message of love and closure. Late one night, I couldn't resist the urge to play the mirror game I'd heard about. I stood in front of the bathroom mirror, whispered Bloody Mary 3 times, and waited. Nothing happened at first, but suddenly my reflection smiled menacingly. It reached out and grabbed my wrist, pulling me into the mirror's dark realm. Trapped among twisted reflections, I screamed for help, but my voice was just another eerie echo in the abyss. I awoke in my bed, trembling and drenched in sweat. My wrist bore a red, painful mark, a chilling reminder of the encounter with the malevolent mirror. An antique shop held an eerie doll that beckoned to me. Ignoring the warning signs, I bought it. That night, I heard faint giggles and footsteps in my empty house. I found the doll at the foot of my bed, its eyes glowing red. As I approached, it lunged at me with a wicked grin, its porcelain fingers gripping my throat. In a desperate struggle, I managed to break free, tossing the malevolent doll into the fireplace. Flames consumed it, and its evil laughter echoed in the crackling fire, fading into an eerie silence. I jolted awake, clutching my chest, safe in my doll-free room, but a faint, echoing giggle still played in my ears. I couldn't help but wonder if it was truly gone or merely biding its time. A vintage video game console mysteriously appeared on my doorstep one stormy night. Intrigued, I hooked it up and began playing. The game displayed eerie, pixelated images of my own house, with distorted, shadowy figures lurking within. As I played, the game's characters whispered my full name, beckoning me to join them. I unplugged the console, heart pounding, and the images disappeared. Yet, the echoes of those ghostly whispers continued to haunt me, making me wonder if the game had somehow bridged the gap between the virtual and real worlds, leaving a chilling imprint on my reality. Late one night, I heard soft footsteps in my darkened hallway, creeping closer to my bedroom. My heart raced as I pulled the covers over my head. The intruder paused at my door, casting a shadow that seemed to stretch unnaturally. Frozen in fear, I watched as the shadow shifted, forming an ominous figure. It whispered my name, its voice filled with malice. With trembling hands, I reached for the light switch, flooding the room with brightness, only to find no one there. I shouted, but the room remained empty. A chilling certainty lingered, leaving me sleepless and paranoid. Night after night, I heard the footsteps and the sinister whispers. It remains a haunting presence that refuses to leave my home. As an aspiring actress, I jumped at the opportunity to perform in an old, abandoned theater rumored to be haunted. The night of my debut, I took the stage, eager to prove myself. Mid-performance, I saw a shadowy figure in the front row, its eyes fixed on me with a malevolent intensity. My lines faltered, and the figure began to move, slowly ascending the stage steps. Panic set in as I realized no one else saw it. The chilling presence drew closer, whispering dark secrets into my ear. I stumbled through my lines, barely finishing the performance, and fled the stage as the theater's lights dimmed. The figure disappeared, but the whispers continued to haunt me, a constant reminder that the theater's dark past was very much alive. The experience left me questioning my career choice, forever haunted by the sinister presence that had invaded my performance.